Hello and welcome back to the Green Plains City. Meanwhile, as I said, I started to populate the area that we made a road layout for high density European style, and we actually more than doubled our population. We were at the 900 and around 900, 500 where we left it off, and now we're at about 25,000 citizens, and that came with a lot and a lot and a lot of problems, mainly traffic. But we are going to try and fix it. I already did some minor fixes, but we really have to take a look at it. That scene that you saw before was our new European looking city center. This is actually from the cinematic from our suburbia. Look at our city. Doesn't it look European with all these wall-to-wall buildings and the small streets? And of course, the traffic. The traffic is not the greatest. But let's just get back to our city and see exactly what happened. What we did was zone all this area using mostly residential, also commercial, and lots of offices. First, I used them because they provided me with a much better sound buffer than the trees. The sound doesn't go through them. But then I had a lot of high demand for industrial and offices. So I imagined I could cover all that with offices, and that way I'll have all these people have workplaces nearby, commercial and offices. But it wasn't enough, so what I ended up doing was expanding the farm. As you can see now, it's 5 stars. And because that wasn't enough, I created a new industry area here with a new district. I painted a district and then specialize it to be farming industry. Farming industry is a non-polluting industry, and I thought being so close to my own ranch, it would work well together. Ta-da! It did not. It actually caused a lot of traffic, and it messed up all my chain production because this produced some crops, and they were delivering them to here. They were using a bunch of crops that were stockpiled, and we didn't have enough for our own uh, factories here. And as you can see now, we are quite heavy on imports, but we're still making money because we're producing a lot more refined products. But still, this totally messed up our supply chain. Okay, another thing is that our traffic got really bad, as you can see. So this left us, for example, with not enough fuel for this one. And if we look at the traffic routes, you can see that it's waiting for it, and it's really outside the map. So it won't be supplied with oil really soon. So I added another solar power, and I'm thinking of phasing out all these polluting power facilities and go totally green. Good. And another thing that we have to do is do some public transportation. We do not have any public transportation right now, so all these people need to take their. If we select, I'm sorry. If we select, we go to routes and we select, for example, this piece of road. As you can see, is full with private vehicles, and that is because we do not have any form of public transportation. So, our my plan for this episode is to go through all these necessities and see how we are on all of them, and after that, just focus on public transportation and see if our traffic gets better with that. Now, we were saying that we will go through all of this. We have a lot of electricity availability, and that's why I think we will begin to demolish some of the old electricity producing buildings. We will begin with this one. Yes, I want to proceed. We are still all well above, but as you can see now it's hot. As you know, because of the tram expansion, uh, when the temperature drops, the electricity consumption goes way up because we do not have any heating. but we will go there when we go there. It's very expensive. Heating is very expensive. As you can see, it's an upkeep of 0.20 per cell and cost 100 per cell, while this one is an upkeep of 0.08. 0.08. It's a huge difference, and the cost is, so we're not there yet. We're making a lot of money thanks to our range, but we'll wait a bit until we will install heating. I also placed a few recycling centers here because they were too far for the all the collecting to go from here to here. But and I placed only recycling centers because this one we can move, because I don't want to have another polluting zone right in the middle of my city. So if we when we go closer to this highway, we will move. We'll like have a little industry area around here, and we'll service all this. Good. Let's get back to our public transportation problem. Okay, so first of all, the one thing I want to do is set up some tram lines, because the tram actually, the buses make a lot of, we'll have only local routes for buses, but we will start with trams. So let's build some routes for trams. Metro tram, I would say this 4 lane, because I want our tram to go around our city and make sure that it reaches all our interest points. So I'll just upgrade some roads here. Okay, so I've set up my tram streets in the high density part, but we need to connect with this part as well, because we have to take a tram line from the city all the way to um, so one for the university, that will have to go from this low density neighborhood to the university, and some from here to the from the high density to the industry. So I don't want to use this main road. It will have to be, I think it will have to be this one. Or maybe this one and then just go there. I think this one will have to be. So we have a lot of traffic here, and I think we would still use our 4 lane road with trams. This is not very used, so we can and it's one way, and we can use this one way with tram tracks, but we actually need to go both ways. 2 lane one way road with tracks for trams, but I think even also the trams will go one way. Why do we have this one way? It's the only one way that is on one way. Let's just make it 2 ways and see how it goes, and then continue it from here with just a simple track that will go across from here to. It's not okay. I don't like it. I will just the tram will turn here, and we will have a line that will go, which will go from here, and then with the page down rest we can go from here, and then page up. Okay, and now we're getting to our farming. Maybe we'll have like a parallel line that doesn't need to intersect necessarily the roads, and we'll have stops, and I wanted to reach all this area but also this one, so I'm not sure how to do it, because this is already very, it has a lot of traffic, and I don't want to mess up with that. So this why I want to have a separate line. So we'll just upgrade this road, and we'll go back to our tram track. to like a turning to have a turning point so they can turn. Okay, now let's see where we have the problems. So probably this whole suburb will evolve in this side also, but for now we'll just have a tram track that goes here, and maybe we'll have a depot there. It goes here. Maybe if we put our depot here, the depot, is it noisy? Is it noisy? Metro tram, the depot. Noise pollution 0. Noise pollution 75. Okay, so we need to put it on a road, but we need to put it on a road far away from people because it's a noisy thing, this tram. So we need to put it definitely in the industry area. So I'm thinking about putting it somewhere here. But why doesn't want? Why? Does it need only a street and not a track? And we'll add a track later. Okay, maybe that's it. So maybe it would be a good idea to put it like more centered, so it won't wait for train so long, so much. Let's just put it here for now, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And that unfortunately means that we will have to make this tram track. Or nice roads with trees. It's going to become a boring tram track. Good. And here I'll just have a little train about that will just turn. Yeah, let's see. Okay, it's not the nicest curve, and it's not the right road. Okay, I just needed a track here, so let's just upgrade it quickly. Good. We have the depot. We have the lines. Now let's just and we have some garbage issues. Let's see how we're on this. It's all 81% full. I think what I'm going to do is actually place some recycling center. Recycling center, I said, just over here. Let's make sure it has water. Of course, it doesn't. And let's hope it will solve this people problem. Okay, going back to our tram track, let's set up some tram lines. Yay! So first of all, what we want to do, we want to make sure that people from this city can have the way to reach our university. So we'll have a line that goes from the university. Okay, and it goes like maybe have one stop here because it services also these people, and another one here, another one. Is this too close to an intersection? Maybe here it would be best. And then we do not need stops here, I think, or do we? Let's just make the first one here, because here are fewer people. In theory, it's a lower density neighborhood, and fine. This is also an industry line. We'll go from here. Um, then we'll go here, and then we'll just have one stop here and go back. I think we have lots of stops, and this will take forever for the people. Let's just make use of this sort of roundabout that we have here at the center. Okay, so this is our first line. Let's just color it different, and let's make it blue. and we call it University 1. Okay. And now we just have to, so this take care of all this side of the neighborhood, and now we just have to make this easy for this neighborhood to be connected. So we'll just make a new line that will maybe start at the university still, because this is a loop. Maybe need to go the other way also, because if we want to get from here through to here, now we just have to take all this giant train line, right? But we'll see how that goes. For now, I think let's just do it. So with this, we have connected to the university with most of our residential area. So now we need a way for all these people here to go to work here in here. Good. Very good. So we have our tram lines. Let's just see how they are working. We're going into our public transportation overview, trams, and we're going to see that here we have a lot of, let's see one by one, because maybe 16 vehicles. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Way too much. As you can see, we have 100 people waiting here, but they will get, because I think the line is new and the trams are just getting there. But we have a lot of empty cars. So we'll just reduce the number of vehicles to 10 by sliding this with this, because otherwise it will get just we'll have a lot of tram jams. We do not want tram jams. I think 10 will be enough, more than enough. We have quite a lot of people on this line. Back to lines overview. So industry, this one is the one that we, let's see how it goes. Then tramline 5, it's the let's make it light blue, and it's the high density low density connection. And let's see this one. We have 13 vehicles, but oh my god, 333 people waiting. What is this? Where are all the 13 vehicles? One, two, three, four, five. I think 10 will be enough, but we'll just have to get 10 out of that depot. Okay, back to line overview. Let's see the university line. I think 6 vehicles is quite enough. One, I think we can do it one less, but because this one barely has any people in it, I will just reduce this to 5. Lines overview, then back to, which was one? University high density return. Let's go to university 1. Wow, 20 vehicles! 20 vehicles, and they are all full? No, no. Some are empty, but some are very full. It's just that 20 vehicles is quite a lot, and it will cause a lot of problems. It's a very long line. I'm not sure this is a smart thing, having a huge line like this. Because people will want to take it since it's a direct line, but I don't know. I don't know. And of course, 20 vehicles, it's quite a lot. Quite a lot. I will just reduce this to 15 and see how it goes. Because this is just the line started. And our last line that has 6 vehicles, but even 6 is too much for this line. It's a return. And I think 4 will be enough. Okay, so let's just leave the game run on 3 speed for a while and see how that goes. Okay, so we let the game run for a while. As you can see, traffic is way better. Here we have no more lines. Here we have manageable lines, very few cars waiting at the intersection. Here everything goes well. Even here the situation got a little bit better, but we need some tinkering. But what I've seen is that if we go to the traffic, let's take a look here, and let's see where we might have some problems. Here, we have a lot of people waiting here, but I think it's okay. It goes well. This one will get here. Where is this station where no one? Ah, of course, we forgot something very important to put in some paths to connect this. Let's put some path with three to connect this station with this neighborhood. Because otherwise, of course, nobody will use it. Of course, nobody will use it. And also, maybe to connect this one. Yes. Now that's something else entirely. And maybe we can use even go to here, and of course, where else we have? We want to connect here. They can cross, but here maybe we can use a path. Why don't you want to connect? Why? Let's do that again. But not with trees, just use like a normal path. Because we forgot to remove all the. Yes. Exactly, directly to the crossing. Good. Good. So now this one is connected. What else? What else? It's not connected. We've disconnected some of this when we upgraded the road, so we need to connect this as well to make sure that people are using our trams. Okay. Let's go back to this one. Car trip savings only 24%. Because they are waiting a ton. A ton. Oh my god. Really? What is this? Where are you going, little humans? Going to busy corner shop. So, we need more connections from here to this. Maybe we can also make this one a tram road. Yes, let's make it. Oh, all those upgrading sounds. People are happy. Let's just make sure that this station in the middle of nowhere is connected to something, and that something will be this path. Yeah, people are already here. How did you get here, people? There was no path for you to get here. Oh, you walked here. Smart people. Smart people. If we look at our traffic, it's definitely much better. Here is just a few cars waiting in line. But let's look at the junctions and see if we can improve some junctions. Oh, because we have a stop sign and we do not want a stop sign. We need a stop sign here, and then to go, we need a stop sign here and here, which will be the priority road. I think the priority road will be this one, but everything goes okay. I think this one will yield because most people want to go this way. And here I think, oh my god, we have stop signs everywhere. Definitely this one will have to stop. I think traffic fixing will be for the next episode. Okay, so this is it. And next time we will just expand, buy some more squares and fix the traffic. See you next time.